Welcome back to another episode of All the Mods 10, episode 37 I think it is. Last video we completed the Patrick Star for our friend SpongeBob here, and we also made the Nexium Emitter, so we're on like, I don't know, almost halfway to the ATM Star. Now before we actually move on to one of the other 6 components of the ATM Star, something I mentioned last video was creating Insanite. Now creating Insanite is required for the ATM Star. I'm not sure at what process. Does it say it all? Does it show it on here? It does. So for the Philosophers fuel, we need Insanite blocks. I don't think this is a super hard one to do. Eclipse Ember fuel, like, we could probably do this next, honestly, just because if we're starting with Insanite already, we may as well just do that one. What is going on here? There's a beacon here. Hey Bart, what's going on, buddy? Do you have any quest res or something? It seems like he does. Hello again, friend. After my animals dying, I wasn't able to get the funds to revamp my village. My bad, bro. But that's okay. I found this abandoned town I can live in. The only catch is there's some bugs that need to be exterminated first. Do you think you could clear out the area? I'll pay you back, I promise. These are the codes. Not this episode, but next episode, buddy, we will have a look at your bug problem. We'll go to those chords. We'll see what's up. We'll take, I guess we'll just take this armor, maybe. Because he gave us diamond armor last time, we just lost it, so we'll bring our own armor this time. we'll give it a try. But back to the Insanite. One of the things you need for Insanite is plutonium. So we started creating the process. You need 3 fluidizers, 5 of these. But the main thing you need at the very end is this ore right here. Benitoite. I don't know how you say it, but you need this in order to actually create the Insanite, and we only have 25. Is it enough for what we want? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Potentially. I think it's like per 1, like it's a 1-to-1 ratio, so we can make a 25 Insanite. But to me, that's not enough. I want to make more. So today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going back to the mining dimension. I need to put mufflers on those. Those are super loud. I mean, that's good enough for now. We're not going to be in this area much. I muffled most of them. It's good enough for now. So last time we were in the mining dimension, we did 100 digital miners versus this is about 100 chunks filled with just digital miners. And we learned afterwards there is a way better ways to do this. One of the ways is actually expanding the radius to 32 by 32. So I think it's actually like 64 by 64 when you turn the radius on. And even still, I felt that wasn't enough, and somebody actually commented to use the RFT builder. And now if you search quarry or anything like miner, it doesn't pop up, and you wouldn't really expect that to be something to quarry with unless you've played this mod before, you've explored these mods. So what we're going to do today is we're going to actually build the RFT builder and set that up and see how it compares to 100 digital miners. Now it's a super simple just builder. The super simple thing to make, is it this one? This one. So I think we have everything for the most part. That's what I wanted to do. To make this, it's a very simple recipe. So we need that. Then we also need, what's it called? We'll search at RFT. We need these. So we need to make it the shape cards. We don't have bricks, do we? No, why would we? We need to make a shape card. Let's just make a couple of those. Why not? And I think the one we want is clearing fortune quarry, or clearing silk. Maybe. Is there a silk fortune quarry? No, because what we have right now in the mine dimension is all the things have been silk touched. I think what we want to make is this one, and we'll just go down the rabbit hole of trying to make this. So that's, yep, that was right. So it's this one, shape card quarry, and we want the silk, clearing silk of this one, so we can make that, and then we can make clearing silk quarry like that. Let's grab. So we have that. So the ultimates, universal cable, and the logistical transporter. I have 2 stacks. I don't think we need that much, but so as well as building this, we also made another extreme reactor because this was not producing enough power. It was barely producing enough power to power this. So we said, let's just build a separate one. This one will solely be for powering that, and this will be powering this, because the build area I want to do, I think it's going to be use a lot of energy. So I said, let's just build another one. This has a bunch of energy stored. This is producing way more than the other one. So let's place this right here. And then I think we just click that. And I think we need to right click. Yeah. Then it should say search card, space mode copy, silk clearing. And I know you have to set that to off to activate. And you also need to, well, let's click this power first. You need to define the area as well. So that's produce, yep, build, like that, okay. Because whenever I take screenshots for the thumbnail, I can't actually see what we're doing. So let's do, let's go super far out. I'm talking really far out. And just really see what this thing is capable. Because we want a lot of Benitoite or whatever it's called. So we're just gonna make an absurd radius like this for now. And then we'll go down. Can we do large tunnel? No. Mining tunnel, escape tunnel. So there we have it. We're at the very bottom. We'll just place this here and place this right in the second one. Honestly, I don't even know what that says. I need to turn this up. Now select the second corner. Okay, so that second corner is set. Now I'm gonna claim where we're standing, just because I'm gonna forget where that is. So now we need to claim our second corner. We probably won't do it super far, I don't think. Just maybe like at the edge there, just to see really. We'll make it in line with this, or right here. I think that's close enough. Like that. Now settings copied to the shape card, so let's claim this as well, just so we know where it stands. I'm not sure if we need to claim everything that's being mined or just the miner. I would assume just is that the E? Stop. Oh, I realize it's no, it's starting from the bottom to the top. I want to do it the other way around. I'm stupid. So we click this to void. So we want to void all this stuff. We don't want that. We just want that's still I mean, it's still giving us it. I don't want it though. It's not what we want. We don't want stone. Maybe that's just okay. I guess we get it regardless. That's what we want. That's fine. That's good enough. I don't see any yet, but let's have a look before we leave. It seems like we don't need to claim this, which is good. But it seems to it's mining chunk by chunk. That's why. So I think it's already done a chunk essentially. Just look how fast this is going. That's actually crazy. So already this is like topping the 100 miners. I feel like this is actually insane how fast this is going. I feel like by the time we're done this video, this is just gonna be done, because we're gonna let this run and we're gonna come back to it at the end. We're gonna essentially start the entire automatic Insanite process, and hopefully we have more of those Bentonites, whatever they're called. So let's go home for now. I'm gonna go home actually and see if it still loads, because if it's not loading while we're not there, we're gonna have to claim the entire area. And I did change the force loaded claims to 500 just because I want to see how this works. I want to see how it compares. We changed the force load for the digital miners, so I was like, we're just doing this. Obviously, if you're force loading 500 chunks in the game in total aside from the miner, you're playing the game wrong. As someone said in the Discord, if you're force loading that many chunks, you're doing it wrong. So let's go back and let's just actually, I'll give it a minute and we'll go back and just see. So it seems like it's definitely working still, even when we're not here, because that's way deeper than it was before. So we'll let this run. Actually, I hope it is voiding those blocks, because that's just a waste if it's not. Let's see, it's still giving us deep slate. I don't know why it's not voiding them. Oh, maybe it was automatically doing that? Alright, so it's deep slate right now. Oh, deep slate's not even an option. That's annoying. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I say we just let it run, and then we'll deal with the ores afterwards. So the ores, not enough power. What? No, it's lying. It has. It's full of power. Don't even at me, kid. Okay, so let's go home. Let's leave this for now. There's nothing we can do with it except let it run and hope we get more bentonite stuff. Actually, there is one more thing I want to do in there. So we have these extreme reactors that we're never going to use again. I've already started tearing them down and taking the parts for this one. So we're actually going to clear these up because we do need more reinforced casing for what we're about to do. So let's clean this up real quick. So we clean this up. We're just going to leave all those floating there. I don't care enough to remove them. We're going to keep this here as a little momentum to our inexperience with this mod pack. And I just want to go again and see how much it did while we were cleaning up that space. So it's so dark, it's gone so deep, we can't even see. Oh, what's this actually? This is aluminium, I think. Yeah, aluminium. So it's going to leave some ores, I guess, that it can't pick up, which is good. Look how far down this is. So bentonite is found in this, and it's found in the end, I believe, on the end islands. So if we do get to, oh no, we have so many chunks. If we do find any, it'll be in this end area. So we're just gonna have to wait quite a while probably to see if it produces anything. I had to look up a video on how to do this Insanite stuff. I've never played this mod before, and I had no idea how. Because if you go to the extreme reactors part, it doesn't really say, or sorry, the extreme generators. What is it called? I don't know. It's extreme reactors. It's like, oh yeah, it looks super simple, very easy, very good, very good-ish. But it's a very long process, honestly, and it's annoying how it doesn't actually show that. So what we need is reprocessor. We're just gonna make 1,000. Why not? Can we make 1,000? No, we don't have enough iron essence. No, cyanite. We don't have cyanite. Let's go grab some. We need to make 4 reprocessor output ports. Hopefully we have. Yeah, okay. I think we have enough stone for that. 4. Okay, and then I think we have casing. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's go back here. So we're not gonna do all this in one go. We're gonna go step by step, and this space here probably isn't enough for what we want to do. So the next step is so I'm gonna link the video below. This is the video I watched by Papa Oxy, how to make Insanite. It's a very simple, amazing tutorial on what he did. Which, if you're looking how to do that, his tutorial isn't creative, and it's a very in-depth. But if you're looking for more of a in survival step-by-step on troubleshooting, blah, 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 this could be good. Usually when I do the videos, I do a video on the side on how to do things. And then that video is also 4 months old, so I'm not sure what's changed in ATM10 since then. So if anything new does come up, we'll cover it in this video, really, as a troubleshooting step. So we need to make another reprocessor. I'll make it right here next to it. So it's 3 by 3 by 7, I believe, which make it the same height as this one. So let's take it up. We need more reprocessor glass. I forgot about that. But let's put everything in our hotbar. So we're gonna be making a few of these. So we need the controller there. We'll put the power thing here. Actually, maybe we should have done this one over. Yeah, I'm gonna break this real quick. So we'll put the controller, where is it even? There's so many blocks in my inventory, I can't even tell. That there, this here, and it's solid waste, what is it called even? Waste injector, I think. I could be wrong. So it's waste injector here, and then fluid injector here. And I think it's the collector on the bottom. Yeah, and then it's the collector on here, and then it's the output port here. So the point of this, so let's finish this multi-block with the glass, and hopefully it completes. I don't know if it makes the redstone thing when it completes on this one. Let's see. It doesn't, but you can tell it's done because all the glass is separated differently. So now let's put, so this is the plutonium. We want it to go in here, like this. So let's just connect it with this. Oh, actually, oh no, this needs to go up top. That's right. We need mechanical pipes as well for the liquid. This is gonna be hard to do. Let's bring it around back. Let's just keep everything around back so we can keep this as our walking space, I guess. So we need to bring this around and down like this. So that pumps in liquid cyanite to here, and then we also need to put in Actually, I need to switch these around because I think it's draining wrong. We have quite a bit of cyanite. I think it's still making it, isn't it? Honestly, not even sure if it is. I think it is. No, it isn't, because I turned it off over there. And then we need to pump in these plutonium ingots into the top here. So let's bring this around. Bring it around town like this. Boom. And we'll put pull on this because why not? And we just need to get this to power. So we'll just bring this from gear, I guess. Like that. And then this is all filled up, I think. We got the plutonium, we got that. We need to put a chest here. And what this is going to do, so I'll explain what we did. So we took cyanite from here, we put it in a fluidizer to create liquid cyanite. We used water and cyanite to create plutonium. And then for the final step of phase 1, we want, I think it's called Ludicrite, which is use plutonium and liquid cyanite to combine the two. And you should get Ludicrite. Yes, Ludicrite Ingot, perfect. Which we need for phase 3. So we're gonna let this run. I'm gonna sleep, we'll let this run. I think we need a lot of it. Well, we don't need a whole lot. I think we're gonna go overkill with this, but this will be good. So for phase 2, phase 1, very simple. I'm just gonna reiterate it because it's been a few minutes since I said it. Cyanite from the extreme reactor goes into the fluidizer, creates liquid cyanite. You also need to pump in cyanite to a reprocessor with some water to create plutonium, and then you use plutonium and liquid cyanite to form Ludicrite, which you need in phase 3. So phase 3 is we're pumping in plutonium into an extreme reactor that will give us Magenite, and you put the Magenite in a fluidizer to get liquid Magenite, and then you use the Ludicrite for phase 1 to create Ridiculite, I think is what it was. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make a very small extreme reactor on top of this. Just like that, it should complete. Yeah, it completes. Perfect. So let's bring on the power up like this and just connect that. And then we're not going to turn it on yet because we need to finish the fluidizer first, otherwise it's just not going to work. So let's go back home. I wish I could figure out how to get the range to work better. I can probably ask in Discord, so I might do that at some point. Fluid. We solid injector and then output, I believe. I think we already have the controller. So what's this? Solid injector. Solid injector. I assume this is output. But yeah. Then we also need fluidizer glass. We don't have any. There we go. So that's done. So now we could turn this on, but I want to get some tanks first. Are these tanks empty? They are. We'll just grab one tank because I don't think we'll have that much right away, but still just for it to output somewhere. So let's kind of back like that. Configure it. And let's grab our logistical transporters and connect this like this. Now this is all going to be a big spaghetti by the time we're done with it, but that's okay because as long as we get the final product, that's all that matters to me. So let's do that. Now we need to import, where is it? Over here. We need to import plutonium. So I'm trying to think of an easy way to get this here without it going across everything because I don't want it to be that bad. Around, yeah. As long as we can walk here, I think it's fine. I don't care otherwise. Let's bring this like this. So it's inputting plutonium. Perfect. Exactly what we want. I think a stack filled the whole thing. No, I didn't. Let's turn this on and see. See, it produces energy as well, it seems like, which is good, I guess. Is it filling this at all? I think I saw one go. Let's see. We'll turn it on, and then what it gives us, some of it, I guess. That's good. The energy it produces, I don't care if it goes to waste. We don't. It's not what we're looking for. We just want that byproduct, really. So I mean, it's not burning a whole lot. So maybe we have to make this taller. So looking over here, we actually have quite a decent amount of Ludicrite. We probably won't make the big stack upgrade for this, I think, because by the time we finish this, it'll go through its entire loop, and we won't really have to, like, that won't be filled. So I think that's fine. I guess while this does its thing, let's make the next reprocessor, because there's no point in waiting, really. It's gonna produce it eventually, and when that does happen, that'll be good. Is this enough space? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's build this again. We're missing something. We're always missing one thing. Well, what am I missing? What am I missing? Is there glass missing somewhere? I don't think so. Oh. We're missing the active power port, that's right. There we go. That's perfect. That's still nothing, which sucks. I just wanted a byproduct. That's the only thing I want. Oh, why isn't it? Oh, I set it up wrong, that's why. We fix this and we do this. There we go. So I took the Magenite and pre-processing it, and we have a liquid Magenite, which is perfect. I'm gonna sleep just so we can see. So now we can pump in the liquid, or this Ludicrite, into here. So we probably will have, like, that'll fill up, which is fine. It'll be annoying because it's gonna, like, the chest will fill up, but it's fine because we don't need a shit ton. We just need a little bit here and there. So I think it's fine if it's like that. So let's do pull. Or actually, can we just do normal pull and push? Or no, let's because if we do it like this, here, let's go like this real quick. If it does fill up, I want it to not be weird. I want it to have like a backlog, because I think if we just do pull, it's just not gonna make anything. So let's do it like this. Pull. Is it connected even? It is, but it seems to be pull. And it's not even on, so I don't think it's gonna pull anything anyways. And we'll do the same for this. So this is liquid, right? Yeah. Just like a little bit of a buffer. Not that this will ever be full, I don't think. So let's turn this on, I think. Oh, this is the wrong side. Let's bring this over. I think we should have everything in it, so we turn it on. It's going to make Ridiculite perfect. Yay. So we have Ridiculite. Now, I think that's where phase 2 ends. And it already looks like complete spaghetti. But what it's doing is it's automatically it's going phase to phase to phase, and it's just giving us straight, like, we don't have any other input, which is nice. Now, it'll probably take a while to make a lot of this, which is fine, I guess. We may make this taller just so it gives us more Magenite, honestly. So for phase 3, it's a little bit interesting. So we actually need to go home, it seems like. We need to see, I think we have yellow, right? I went home twice. I don't know why it keeps doing that. That's so annoying. So we need to get yellow. We don't have any yellow, right? That's actually crazy, yellow. Maybe it's different in this. Maybe that's changed. We need to make Rossinite. Oh, I was saying it wrong. It's yellow. Yellorium. Yellorium. We can combine plutonium with yellorium, which is supposed to be a deep slate. How have we not gotten any of this? Is there any inland mining dimension? Because this is, with the amount of mining we've done, maybe it's just not picking it up actually. Hopefully import everything. Yeah, so it's working now again. It's just taking random stuff, I guess. But if it voided the stone, we wouldn't have this issue, honestly. But it's whatever. So it's still working. It's continuing. It's moving on. Perfect. We wanted the yellorium. Is there? I can't even tell what it would look like in this chest. I don't see it though. So maybe you can't. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's on. It's over here instead. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that's good enough. So we only need. Well, let's just make a seed real quick. We may as well, just so we can make a shit ton of this if we need to. So I think it's like this. Let's take this. Let's just plant it. We have enough for now, I think. So let's go. I honestly forget what we're doing. So fluidizer. Do we have the right thing? So it's fluidizer. So we need 2 solid injectors. Fluidizer, solid injector. So let's just pick one more. Let's head back there. Oh, that's for the reprocessor. Oops. We need the 2 solid injectors. And we will, I think it's input your yellow rum? I can't even say it. Yellow rum. Yellow rum? Holy shit, I can't say it. Yellow rium. I'm just call it yellow. Input yellow. With plutonium, I think it was, and it creates this green verderium or something, which is then you input into an extreme reactor, and it produces Rossinite, which you use the Ludicrite and a reprocessor to make the next part. So we need more glass. So boom, that's done like that. Let's put so we need to let's put just down one for, make this one the Eulorium, because we're not gonna have a big source of it. It's just gonna be what we put in for now, I guess, which is 2 stacks. And then we'll also try and snag some, is it this one? Some plutonium. Where is the line for that? Is it this? No, it's oh no, we have too much stuff now. I can't find where the, is it this? No, it is. This is the plutonium one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, so let's snag this. Let's drag this over here as well. Okay, let's turn this on. Actually, is this configured properly? That's not. Let's make sure we do that. Perfect. And then we'll turn this on. So it should create, once that's done, it should create Verderium. Then we plug that into another extreme reactor. So how many of these do we have? We only have 6. We're definitely gonna make this taller at some point. But let's make another extreme reactor now. We'll make it tall. We'll make it 30. Let's just do 32 up. I believe the taller it is, the faster it burns or something. So let's do that. So we set up this reactor. I made it 32 tall just because I was like, we want the byproduct fast. We don't want it slow like this. I mean, it's producing 10. Like, it's fine. It's gonna keep producing eventually. It just takes a while. So we're not too pressed. I'm not too pressed because we're out the AFK for a bit anyways until we get that Benitoite stuff. So let's connect this up here. Is this the right one? Mechanical pipe. Yeah. Connect this all the way into the fluid injector. Or this is actually so usually you use solid access points or whatever they're called, but this is a fuel injection thing now, so it's different. So let's do this. Let's oh, it's the other way around, isn't it? Damn it. Let's do this and then pull. Yeah, perfect. So that's in there. We should probably turn this on, except we need, did I connect this already? I did not. We should probably connect that. Oh, I also need a tank. I just realized. See, we're already messing up. We're getting too far ahead of ourselves. We need a tank to grab the waste, which is Rossinite. Yay! Like that. We can trigger this. Boom, boom, boom. Yay! We have Rossinite, which is what we need in the next reprocessor. So now that we have the Rossinite, I mean, it's not. It's yeah, I don't care. It's producing a decent amount actually. So now we need to make another reprocessor, and we combine that with the Ludicrite. Is that what it's called? Or is this Ridiculite? With the Ridiculite from there into the next step. So we'll probably make it facing this way. Yeah, we'll do it facing this way instead. So then just like that. Oh, yay, the final one. Well, I keep saying the final one, but there is one more after this. So let's connect this with this chest here and bring up our Ridiculite. There's just so many names, I keep forgetting all of them. But I'm surprised we've done this pretty well so far. I feel like I'm getting the hang of these mods for the most part. Well, to some extent. So let's grab this, let's bring this Ridiculite in there. And then we also need to pull the liquid out of here without getting it tangled in there. So let's pull this like this. I think the reason why I keep messing up sometimes is I'm pressing shift while I'm placing some of the stuffs, and it's placing it weirdly. I think that's maybe a feature of the mod pack, I would assume. Let's configure this. So let's pull this like that, and then this should be full. Turn this on. Actually, let's connect our chest first because I don't want it just sitting there. I want to see it come out. There we go. Let's set this up. Boom, just like that. Let's turn this on, and we should get Inanite, perfect. So now with this, something I will need a lot of is probably, we probably shouldn't do it like this, because this is going to keep going constantly in there. Maybe we should use smaller pipes, I'm thinking. So it's already full. Now this is just going to fill up constantly. I mean, which is fine, I guess. No, because we can just connect, I'm stupid. We can just connect this around. So we need to make another reprocessor, and we use the Inanite, or sorry, the liquid Rossinite with the Bentonite, which we don't have any of. Well, we have 8 of. So that's kind of where we're gonna have to stop, I think. Or we can make 25, so we can make Insanite, which is fine. And boom, just like that. Now this is the final one. The final one is done. So let's connect this little spaghetti over here. So the one final tap. See, I think it needs power to process. Yeah, it needs power to be turned on. So let's take now the Rossinite from here, because it's just going to keep filling up. Or should we take it around back, actually? Yeah, let's take it around back. We could bring this over. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to pause for a second right here. Just look at this. Look how spaghetti this is. It's so funny. Let's go home real quick. What we're going to do is we're going to make another one of these quantum rings, I think. Because I think as long as it connects, like, we can make another one and just put it over there, honestly, instead of having to drag the ME system around there. So let's make some quantum rings. And the shattered singularity, and then perfect, so that's working. And then we can connect this back to there, and then let's put, we'll put a chest, I think. Because, who knows, we may end up having a lot of them. We may not. Is it export bus or import? I think it's export. Let's grab 2 of these. You'll see, can we search another one? Fluid, because we need a fluid cable on each one. So let's put that there. I guess we don't need a chest really. And that there. If that works even. I hope so. Let's connect this to here. So now this should device offline. Why is it offline? Is it not connected? Why is this offline? Is it not? Oh, they changed it actually. It's another item. Okay, I didn't know that. So I guess they changed where it comes from. So still none. I guess it's just rare. I suppose. I don't know. I don't know why it's not working. Very odd. Maybe it's because it's those. Maybe it has to be those. I don't know. Insanite. Because it doesn't matter if, like, we don't have any right now, so honestly, it doesn't matter if that's working specifically. That'll be a later issue. So like this, boom. I think this is all connected. That's working. I'll throw this in here, and then let's turn this on, and it should give us Insanite, and just like that, we have essentially completed the whole process. So in theory, this entire thing from start to finish, it will just automatically give us Insanite. Obviously the limiting factor is this Bentonite and the other one, but what I'm going to try, I think what I'm going to do is, oh, it's working now. I don't know, that's weird. I don't know why it wasn't working. Maybe it's because it's not force loaded here. Yeah, that could be why. Let's force load this entire area. What we're going to do is we need to automatically create yellow one. So we'll do something with that offline, and then, because like this, like, what? Does it take that much? How much, hold on. I just uses that much to create one? No way. See, now that you have Rossinite, you can mix it with Bentonite, but it might be found in another. So it is, yeah, it's different now. How come it took that much? There's no way. I don't know why it only gave us 1. They may have changed it. We had 25 in here, and I don't know why it, Maybe it takes more than 1 to make an Insanite, I guess. It doesn't specifically say. Like, let's just search an Insanite ingot. Does it say how many? It takes 16 to make 1? Okay, that's crazy. Maybe what we could do at some point then is set up the RFT, or another RFT builder. Now it's offline. I'm not sure why it's bugging out. I don't know if power maybe. Can we just connect it to this? Like, can we just bring it over? Actually, I think we can. Let's make an energy acceptor. Just do this. I don't know why it's not working properly. So let's just connect it like that. There you go. Problem was solved. I think it's just power. Yeah, it was power. So you need 16 to make one? That's crazy. There must be a quicker way to get that stuff. I mean, for now, it's fine because... What's the limiting factor on this? Ludicrite, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna... Yeah, this is... Yeah. So start to finish, this is the entire process of how you make Insanite. Now, if you just let this do its thing, it will eventually keep making you Insanite. Is it a long process? Yeah. The limiting factor will be this Bentonite. You need 16 for one. I think that did change because in this video, he put one in, and it took one, and it made an Insanite. So I think the recipe changed for sure. So your one limiting factor of this entire process is the Bentonite yellow rim. Not hard to make, it's very simple. But if you don't have enough of this, it's gonna take a while. And then we're also gonna change. We're gonna make this reactor bigger right now. I want to see how much. What is it called even? Ludicrite. I forget what this one even makes. How much this makes essentially. Because the plutonium is burning, but it's not burning a lot. So we made this bigger. I think it's filling with plutonium. Yeah, it is. Let's turn it back on and let's see. I don't even know if we can see how much it's going to produce. I mean, it says there. So that's probably more than before. I don't know. It's just kind of a slow process. I guess next time like we make a video, we'll see. Because like this chest is not gonna fill up. This is not gonna. Oh, actually, there's some right there. But I assume it's took it. Rossinite. Is it not? Actually, maybe you need Rossinite. What's it called? No, this is a Inanite, isn't it? Inanite. How many does it take to make one? It takes 2. Okay, I thought it was just 1, so that makes sense. So we're just gonna let this run. There's nothing really we can do. Let's take this, put that there, export bus into there. So if we do get more, it'll put it in there. Yellow room, we'll just have to make more of. Let's just see how much we have. Yellow. We actually have a decent amount. How do you make it like this? Or like this? I'm honestly not even sure what you do with this essence. It seems like you can't do anything with it. So we'll figure that out. We'll figure out how to speed this up. But this is if you're going. So if your goal was to make Insanite, it's an easy process per se if you have a shit ton of cyanite like we do over there. But as you get closer to the end, that limiting factor of bentonite, I keep saying this, is going to slow you down. And then I think this is full. It is full, so it's just going to keep burning. Yellow rim, I'm honestly not. I can't figure out why it's filling up. Slowly but surely, it'll fill up. I'm not bothered. This will just need to run on its own. But I appreciate you guys watching this video. It's probably gonna be a longer video than normal, just because one thing that has changed since that tutorial I said I watched is you can find this in the Nether. Everything else is the same. If you're trying to look for a sped up version of this, go watch that video. But yeah, that's really it. Next video, we're gonna take on Bart's little quest here. I guess if this beacon is lit, he has a quest for us. We're gonna go to these cords. We're gonna clean up his pest infestation, like he said he has. And I don't know. I assume it'll be an easier challenge than last time. We'll see. We'll see this little town he's found. But yeah, after that, I guess we'll start working on the Philosopher's fuel. That seems like it's the next step, really, if we're going the Insanite way. And then we'll see also how far the RFT builder gets. Let's have one final look at it before we end. So you can see here it's actually started a new chunk, which is great. I have a feeling that chest is going to fill up again, so we'll just have to keep checking in on it. It's going very fast. Now this is what I had hoped we sort of had when we did the digital miners, so it's interesting to see. I'd say this definitely takes the cake when it comes to digital miners versus the RFT builder. It's literally one item, 2 items compared to the whole spaghetti over there for digital miners. So I'm glad somebody commented that. Thank you once again. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Take care.